Welcome to Qigong. This evening we're going to do one of the most widely practiced Qigong sets in the world. And it's called the Ba Duan Jin, or the 8 Silken Brocades. It was put together by a general about 800 years ago for his army, General Yu Fen. And he probably sourced a lot of these exercises from much, much older exercises and brought them together to keep his army strong, to keep probably their anxiety levels down and their levels of clarity and self-assuredness in good balance. So there's a standing set and a sitting set. We're going to do the standing set this evening. So start off standing in your Qigong posture. So feet rooted into the ground. Feel the roots growing down, the stability of your feet. Allow your tailbone to soften and drop. Lengthen your lumbar spine as you do so. And tuck your chin in. And as you tuck your chin in, your cervical spine lengthens and your head's lifting up towards the sky. Bring your shoulders right up around your ears and then just drop them down. A little bit of space between your thighs and a little bit of space under your axilla. Just close your eyes for a second and notice where you're starting this practice from. Just notice how your body feels, how your mind feels, how your emotions feel, just as a starting point. So in this practice, we're going to be strengthening the different organs of the body and the different meridians. And the first brocade is going to be 2 hands lift up to balance the triple heater. So the triple heater is 3 cavities in the center of the body. It's not actually an organ. It's like the cavity for the lungs and heart, and then the abdomen, and then the pelvis. Closely related to the heating system of your body, but also your endocrine system. So we start with hands facing up towards the sky and lift up. Turn to face the sky as you reach your clavicle and hold up the sky. And out we come, softening your knees as you're coming down. Breathing in as you come up through the nose. And breathing out as you come down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Softening your knees as you go down. Straighten your knees as you come up. So the triple heater is seen to govern the warm relationships within the body. So you don't want your pelvis much colder than your gut, or your abdominal area much hotter than your chest area. You want a nice even temperature. So looking at the relationships of the different cavities of your trunk, just at the same way you could possibly look at the relationship you have to yourself and to the world around you. So not being overreactive to things or over friendly, just being mellow, coming down, having appropriate relationships to those around you, but also to yourself. And down you come. And then we're just going to clear after that first brocade. When you clear, you can breathe out through your mouth. Second brocade is 2 hands push apart to strengthen the spleen and the stomach. One hand is coming up to the level of your ear and facing towards the sky, and the other hand is coming up towards the level of your clavicle of your shoulder. And so you push your hands apart, pushing mountain, holding sky, and then you windmill around, bending your knees as you come around, straightening up. Breathe out. Breathe in as you return. Change the direction, so you're pushing away, separating heaven and earth there, coming around. Spleen and stomach are the earth element and responsible for you to feel as if you belong, feel as if you're grounded. And often these areas get a little bit destabilized when you possibly change your job. Maybe you moving to a new relationship. Maybe you move house. Pushing apart, windmill around. Breathing in and out through the nose. Right. And just clear any negative spleen and stomach energy that may have filtered out there. Of course, what adversely affects your stomach is overthinking. We talk about worry guts, so just clear any worry guts away from there. And we'll go into the third brocade, which is going to be done in horse stance. So widening your legs a little bit here and doing a little bit of a squat down if you can. If you can't, just stay in straight position. And the move is going to benefit the heart, the lungs, and the liver. So we start with our elbows together and turning around, and you're going to pull the bow to shoot the golden arrow. Now you can sink down in this move, or you can actually, if it's better for you, you can lean onto, put your weight onto the hand that's pulling the bow there. And then you come back to center. And off we go. So look at the level. I've got to watch this level as well. So as you shoot the arrow, you're going to pull the bow. The bow's going to pull here. Keep it pulling in line with the arrow. And look at the arrow. Coming back to center, breathing in. As you shoot the golden arrow, you're going to breathe out. And you could breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, sink down, pull the golden arrow. And as we're shooting the golden arrow, we want fine aim into the distance. And this is going to involve intention of where your shot is going to go, tension, and the eye is always going to involve the liver as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, elbows back in. Breathing out, sink down. Opening space for your heart and lungs here. Very good. Making space for the lungs, strengthen the lungs. And when we intend to do something, when we have intention, we have focus, but we also have passion to do that. And the passion is going to come from the heart. Of course, those men in the army would be going out to shoot the arrows while riding their horses. Coming back, bring your legs in, and let's just clear liver, lungs, and heart there. Go on to the fourth brocade. The fourth brocade is called Owl Turns His Head to prevent the 5 fatigues, or the owl turns his head to prevent the 5 fatigues and the 7 illnesses. So we're going to be turning your chin as if it's on a piece of glass. So it's not going up and it's not going down. As we turn to look behind, our hands and shoulders are going to open up. As we come forwards, your shoulders are going to close and your hands are going to face the back. Breathe in as you look behind, your eyes leading the way, and breathe out as you come back. It's even nicer if you roll your shoulders up and open. It gives more generosity to the movement, and it also gives much nicer movement through the shoulders. You could straighten up as you open, and as you close, you could bend your knees. And as you turn, each time you'll go a little bit further, and you're oiling the joints. You're silk reeling the joints here, hydrating the joints of your neck. Whenever you repeat movements, get some nice synovial fluid into the joints to keep them healthy. Now, this is a set that certainly the army would have been doing every single day. And a lot of people that do Ba Duan Jin are doing this as a daily practice. And over many, 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 many years, and the practice just deepens and you become stronger, and your chi becomes, the internal chi becomes stronger as well. Right, and let's take some of those fatigues and just clear them away. And some of those illnesses, we can clear them away as well. Let's go back into horse stance, a little bit more open. The next one is bending and twisting the head and tail to work with heart fire, okay? So we're bending down into squat position here, over to the side, and as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out outside of the foot, in front of the feet, and then come up again. And when you go down to the opposite side, coming down, going across, and coming up. So one of the teachers I've seen doing this particular one about balancing heart fire, or to calm heart fire, he says, as you come down, just imagine you're a dragon and you're scorching the grass in front of you. For that heart that's maybe too impatient or it's overexcited, we just want to ease that heart fire. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you go down through the mouth. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out. Imagine that fire, steam hissing out of your dragon mouth. Next year is the year of the dragon, so we're working towards meeting the dragon next week. So we want our fire, our heart fire, to be just like gentle embers of the fire. Heart fire is balanced. We have kindness for ourselves and also kindness for people around us. And we also engage with the world around us and people around us when our hearts are feeling comfortable. Last one. And coming up. And just clearing any excess of fieriness in your heart with an out breath. Stepping in, the next one is for the kidney. It's called two hands climb the legs. And we're going to start with the hands over the kidney, going down the urinary bladder meridian all the way down and then coming up through the inner part of the leg. So hands over the kidney and bend as you go down, tracing your hands along the hamstrings, the calf, and then trace your hands up along the inner side of the legs, up the kidney meridian, right up until you reach for the sky. And the sky gives us essence and wisdom, and we're bringing some of that down, and we bring it down into the kidneys, and then we're going back down towards the earth, and the earth is responsible for the strength of the bones and the blood. Stretch up, and the kidneys store our original Jing, or the energy that came from our parents at birth. And the kidneys get damaged by fear. And usually that's one of the first organs that gets a little bit tatty as we get older. So we really need to do kidney work as we get older. And when our kidney's healthy, we have an incredible sense of tenacity and also peacefulness. Down you come. Coming up the kidney, all the way up. Kidney finishes at the clavicle, up to the sky, gathering that spirit and essence coming down, bringing it down to the kidneys, and then tracing down the urinary bladder meridian all the way down, over the feet. This is a wonderful exercise to keep you supple, and your legs and your back strong. Breathing out. Feel that you're filling your body up with qi as we do these exercises. Coming up. All right. And then just clear any fearful thoughts or anxiety that's not really necessary in your life. Just allow it to float away. And we move on to the 7th brocade, which is punching with fierce eyes. So this is to strengthen the body. It's very good for arthritis to strengthen you. And it's very good for the liver and working with having appropriate anger in life when we need to express it. Okay, so elbows at your side, sink down in your legs a little bit, and one hand goes forwards with a loose fist, thumb over the top of the fingers, punching forwards. Turn your hand, open your hand and bring it back. Turn and punch. Turn and pull back. So as you do that, feel that you're moving your shoulder, your elbow, your hand, shoulder, elbow, and hand. Shoulder, elbow, and hand sink down. Shoulder, elbow, and hand come in. Out breath as you punch forward. You always use an out breath through the mouth as we punch. Glaring at a point in the distance with angry eyes. So this exercise is for the liver. Liver opens in the eye. So whenever we've got the eye involved and focus involved, we're strengthening the liver for appropriate action. And when we let go of anger, replace it with generosity and kindness. Back. Feet together. Just clear any anxiety, clear any anger, any appropriate anger we have there, repetitive thoughts. And we go into the last brocade, the 8th brocade, which is shaking the body 7 times to eliminate the 100 diseases. All right. We're not going to do it 7 times this evening. We're going to do 5. I think will be enough. When you practice at home, you could do 7. Okay, so we're going to hang forwards, soft knees, easy hang forwards, and slowly roll your body up. Roll your body up, 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 up. Your head's coming up last. Keep your chin tucked in. Open your hands and extend your back. Open your back. And then as you come into the upright position, you can raise up on your toes and shake your body down into the ground, and then you go down again. So this is an out breath coming down, slowly breathing in and opening, and breathe out. Come up onto your toes, upright position, and shake your body. Down you go. That's 2. Coming up slowly, slowly, slowly. Uncoil. Open your shoulders. Extend your back. Tucking your tailbone in. Keeping your chin tucked in there. Good, strong stretch. You can tighten your buttock muscles. That's really, really good for you. At the same time, coming up, upright, vertical position, up onto your toes, and shake your body as you come down. Right, I think that's number 3. Number 4, up we come, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Open, extend, keep your chin tucked in. In fact, you can let your tailbone make a bit of a C there. Tighten your buttocks, tighten your fists as well. And then come up to the vertical position, up on your heels, heels off the floor, and shake. Last one, to make it a good one. Down you go. Rolling up. Vertebra by vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Arching back. You can tighten your tummy as you do this a little bit as well. Open your arms, keep your chin tucked in, strengthening your back there. Coming up into the vertical position. Last time, lift up on your toes, up, up, lifting your heels up and shake down. And let's clear any of those 100 diseases that could be lurking around. Let's just clear them out of the way. And there we go. Let's have hands on the dantian just below the navel. Close your eyes, and we'll just have a short little meditative few seconds here, just noticing how you feel after having done that set. We've moved the energy of the body around a little bit. And with the shaking at the end, we've sort of shaken any little bit sort of floating around back into a good position. And just have a few nice, long, slow, deep breaths there. And if you've been watching this video, I'm going to challenge you to do Ba Duan Jin, or the 8 silken brocades, every day until the 1st of January. And as we start the new year, we'll start it off with some dragon work for the year of the dragon. And thank you for joining me in my Qigong practice here in Scarborough, the deep south of the Western Cape, South Africa. Have a wonderful last few days of the year.